Welcome back. So today under a string manipulation playlist, we are gonna solve another problem which is known as minimum window substring. So basically here we have three examples with input and their output, like expected output. So what minimum window substring is? So in any given string, so here at line number 1 there is this another substring abc. So basically we have to find the minimum substring of string s which contains all the characters from the second string. So like if you look at this output, so this minimum substring which will be correct for this example is b a and c, because it is the minimum one and also it contains all the characters from t a b c, right? So here you can see that a is also present, b is also present, c is also present, and it is the minimum one which contains all the characters of the second string. So this is called minimum window substring. Similarly for the second example, the string itself is a and the second string is a. So it means from a you have to find a substring which contains all the characters from second string, that is a. So that is obviously a. And for the third string, in the string the actual string is a and the string we have to find the characters from is double a. So it will be having only one substring, that is a, and which only contains like single a. So but in expectation we want to have two a, so that's why the output should be empty. So again I have pre-written this driver part where we are calling the function with the inputs that we have defined above. So basically we have to implement this function minimum window substring. So let's write that one. So it will be taking two characters, two string and check the second string that we want to check against. So initially let's pass it, and basically here again we have two problems. First, like break like identify all the substrings of string, and then second one is to find whether that substring contains all characters of the second string. Contains all characters of second string, right? So just comment it out. Now let's come to the implementation part. So we'll be first write loops to find all the substrings. So first loop for I in range 0 index to length of string. Second for j in range of I plus 1 till length of t plus 1. Okay, so now we have got the substring. So we need to specify variable, initialize it, mean when something, and initialize it with this empty string, so which will be basically getting modified as we proceed in the logic. So basically we have found the substring over here, all the substrings. So using slicing we can get that. So similarly that we had done in last problem, right? So now we have got all the substrings. Now we will be having a check over here. So basically we'll be uh, making use of list comprehension over here. So if false not in list comprehension, so basically what we'll be checking is for each character of the second string that is check, we'll be checking the counter, whether the count of each character is present in the substring or not. If it is present, then we'll be considering that substring, and again we'll be checking whether the substring length is minimum than sorry, the length of substring is less than the length of minimum window variable which we have. Then only we'll be assigning that to our min win, and we'll be returning that later at the end of the function. So let's write this list comprehension part for okay, so we'll be basically putting false uh, for character in check if check dot count of ch is not equals to substring dot count of ch. Okay, so what we are basically doing here is we are making use of list comprehension, and it will be filling the list with falses if for any character of check the counter is not same as a character in the substring, right? So it will be basically checking. So basically if there is any false, sorry, if there is no false, we are having false not in. If there is no false, that this means that substring is having all the characters from the second string that is checked. Now that substring we need to consider, and now we'll be having another check. If length of substring is less than length of minimum window that we have, then assign min window to substring, right? And there will be another case that we have to check whether if it is empty. So because if we having only this first check, then it will always remain empty only, right? So we need to check, we need to have another check where we will be checking if length of min win is equals to 0, then assign min win equals to substring as well. So these are the two cases. We can put these two together as well, maybe. Okay, or length of 0, because the condition is same, sorry, the action is same only, right? So why to have two checks? Okay, now let's return the min win variable at the end. So now what we have um, called the function with all the three inputs that we have described over here. So let's run this once. So see, for the first call the output is BANC, and for the second it is A, and for third is it is empty string. So we can see that for the first it is BNC, for the second it is A, and for the third one is empty. So similarly we have got the output over here. So it means the solution is correct. Okay, so I'll explain the solution once again. So what I have done is basically until here it is nothing, it is just to identify all the substrings of the string, and then initially at line number 13 I have initialized a variable with empty string. So from here at line number 17 I'm basically making use of list comprehension, where I'll be populating the list with falses if the counter of each character in the second string check is not equals to counter of that character in substring. So that list will get populated with a false. So basically we are having this check at 17, that if there is no false in populated list, then only will be considering that substring. And then at line number 18 we are making a check if length of that substring is less than the length of that minimum win variable that we have at 13. This is the first condition. Or the second condition is if initially min win will be empty only, so in that case as well assign the substring to the min win and return the min win at the end. So this is about it. So I think I have solved this problem, minimum window substring. So if you guys have any questions, you can ask in the comment section, and we can discuss over there. And also if you have loved the solution, so please subscribe to the channel and also click on the bell icon so that you get notified. Thank you everyone.